What do you think is a good time or time frame to start defining the relationship?
Say we're at this age now. I'm 32. You're 30.
Yeah.
Let's say we just now met each other. How long would you wait to either desire a ring in marriage, and how long would you wait for us to become a real relationship?
Here's my thing. And you said that you want to be financially stable.
Right, before
you actually
yeah.
propose. And
okay, what's up, family? Welcome back to Relationship Wise. This is episode 29. And if you're new here, welcome for the first time. You know what I'm saying? So this week's episode is about learning to define the relationship, right? Is it better?
More like not learning to define the relationship, but issues that can evolve in your relationship if you don't define it.
Issues that can happen if we don't define it. Okay, yeah. I like that. I like that. Okay. All right. So how do you want to start, baby? Do you want to go ahead and just get straight into the tips, or should we just have them subscribe or like this video?
In my mind, I heard you say that already. So yeah. I thought you literally already said it. But nah. I think because you normally started like that.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, we just said it. So
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we hope to earn your subscription by the end of this video. So yeah. So defining the relationship.
And we hope that you comment. Well, comment under the video. What are your thoughts about defining a relationship?
All right. So defining the relationship. Unclear expectations. Without a clear definition, each partner may have different expectations for the relationship. One person may want more than the other is willing to give.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
I want to backtrack for a second.
Yes.
So we got four things that can happen in a relationship if you don't define it. So he just read the first one.
Yep.
Unclear expectations.
Yeah.
The next one is going to be stress. A relationship without stability and consistency can be stressful. You want me to keep going? Or?
No, you keep going.
Identity. Relationship status can contribute to your identity and play a role in social dynamics.
Right.
Not having a committed partner can make you feel deficient.
Okay.
And the last one is communication problems. People in relationships may experience communication problems if they don't communicate effectively, aren't honest, or wait for the other person to understand.
Right. Okay. Right. So let's talk about unclear expectations, right? I feel like personally, whenever you don't define a relationship, right? People have a tendency to like do this thing where they clearly expect more from you than is necessary, right? Specific example. So I remember I was talking to this girl back in the day, right? This is probably like high school days. And we were talking, flirting, but there wasn't no real definition to us clearly, right? And there will be times where she'll be like, so Terrell, what are we? And I'm like, I don't know, right? And in my mind, I'm like, I'm cool with this not really having any expectation, and I'm just going with the flow. But for some people, I think it gives them a sense of security and safety when they feel like, yo, we actually have this label because now I know what to expect from you. Are you going to end up being my Valentine? Or do I know to text you day in, day out? Like,
I got a better example.
Okay.
Because when I came up with this topic for the podcast, immediately I thought about us in the beginning.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Talk about it, man.
So you would, like you said in the previous example, it's that you was kind of like the go with the flow type of thing. And I think that was the same situation in our relationship, whatever, in the beginning.
Yeah.
Friendship, whatever.
Yeah.
You would kind of go with the flow, and I'm like, okay, so what is this? Are we a couple, or we what? And it was just kind of like, and I would be texting my friends. I'm like, I don't know if he like want to be in a relationship or like type of thing.
Yeah. And I honestly, at that time when I first met you, I was jaded. Excuse me. I really didn't know which way I was going for real. Cause I'm like, I want love, but I think the idea I had of love wasn't real anymore. Right. Like I had such a romantic idea of what love was supposed to be. And that didn't match like the reality. I felt like I kept getting disappointed in relationships because I'm like, oh, you know, this is gonna be it. It's gonna be just gonna be fall in love and everything's gonna be perfect. And I didn't realize like, oh, you actually got to work relationships. Oh, you know, you have to actually do your due diligence and learn how to become a better person. I thought like all you had to do was just be yourself and fall in love, and there was no growth to it. But it's like, no. There's growth involved in this process, bro. Learn how to actually grow with it. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And when we met, we was like, how like you?
I was 23, turning 24. I think somewhere in there.
And I'm like, what, 2 years younger than you?
Yeah, so he was like 22.
Something like that.
Yeah, so I was just jaded, baby. Like I was like, I don't know. Should I get in a relationship? Should I just play the field? I don't know. But okay, so when we didn't have any defining parts of our relationship, what did you think? What did you want from me? Or did you want definition, or were you just like, eh?
No, I wanted the definition to know whether or not we was like, not per se using the word exclusive, because I didn't think that you were talking to other people when we were talking, even though I found out later that you was, but that's besides the point. But it's not that I wanted to know that we were exclusive, because I didn't have the mindset that you were talking to other people. It was more as just having that title, I guess.
Right. So you just wanted it to kind of be clear.
Yeah.
Like you wanted to know, okay, well, we have a specific direction that we going in, so to speak. Okay.
Or whether or not am I wasting my time or what? Because like when I'm talking to a person, I'm gonna talk to you only. So if I'm wasting my breath and you're not interested, I need to just go ahead and find somebody else.
Yeah. I feel that. Okay. Fair. Yeah, but I was lost in the sauce, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Thankfully, I'm out of that now. But you know, yeah.
So I think that's a perfect example of the unclear expectations.
Yeah,
because I was not. It was very unclear what your expectations was.
Whoops. Well, my bad. I was trying to figure it out. Eh? Fair. Okay, so stress, right? It says a relationship without stability or consistency can be stressful. Well, that's fair. I guess
it could be stressful if they're actually having conversations about it.
Yeah.
Saying that they want this and they're going back and forth whether or not they're ready or not to define it or whatever the case may be. Then that could be stressful. And it can also be stressful, I think, if maybe somebody in your family knows that you're talking to somebody and then, a family event come around, your friends and, bring that person. But you want to bring that person, but you know that person is not like, y'all don't got no titles or what, like, so it's kind of like maybe that person don't want to come because it's like, I ain't really your boyfriend like that, girl, whatever, like
yeah.
So that could be stressful. You got your friends, why you don't ever bring them over? Or your family, why you don't ever bring him over? And
well, I mean, I'm not really together, but I see, that can be stressful, right? Because there's like a little bit of a tug of war with that, like, should you bring that person to your mama house or should you let them meet your dad or your cousins and family if shit ain't serious? But it's like, damn, I'm getting emotionally invested in you, but I don't know where we lie. That's kind of, I feel like there is stress in that. And I feel like there could be some level of pressure of wanting things to work out in a specific way. And again, from that tug of war, it's like, dang, I want you to actually clarify this for me so I don't got to stress about it. I don't got to wonder. I don't got to be ruminating in the back of my mind about, oh, damn, does this person really see me like that? Or is it just one-sided, wasting my time, et cetera, et cetera? Yeah, that could be stressful. I can see that. Okay. Fair, man. All right.
And then the identity thing. I feel like that's a deep one.
Okay.
Because it said, I'm gonna read it again. So,
Yeah.
relationship status can contribute to your identity and play a role in social dynamics. Not having a committed partner can make you feel deficient. So that's when the person starts thinking, is it me? What am I doing wrong? Like, am I not good enough?
Yeah. I mean, and it's funny because in our relationships, not having a clear identity can really throw your dynamic and your perception of self off for real. Because even in the book, the seduction book, right, that I'm reading, one of the things that it keeps talking about is like when a woman or a man is seductive, they kind of play this cat and mouse push and pull game with people, right? So what they do is they get people to like them, but then once the person likes them, they kind of like either act disinterested or like they don't really they go hot and cold on them. So it's like, oh, we're having a good day, and then at the end of the day, I might start an argument, and it's like, why did that person do that? And it's because they want to keep that person somewhat psychologically attached to them, almost like a Stockholm syndrome type thing, which is basically like when you love somebody who you entangle with in a sense or whatever, right? So I can see that. But go ahead.
I was about to say, now that I'm looking at it, like the way that we're reading the 4 points, I think it's the different levels that this is going to. Because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like with the identity thing, if you're not feeling like, oh, am I good enough?
Yeah.
Granted, everybody has their insecurities about themselves. So I could imagine if somebody is in this situation for so long of not defining a relationship, how that's going to affect them.
Facts.
And then their insecurity is going to be heightened because it's like, okay, we've been dating or talking for like 6 months and we still ain't got a title on it. Am I really not that good enough for him to be? That's just going to make it worse.
Facts. And women, listen up, okay? Do not let a man drag you for more than about, like literally max 2 years. If you're looking for marriage, you're wanting to be engaged, you want to be with this person. Wait, hold up. If you're in a relationship, but like they aren't promising a real title, right?
But 2 years?
Yes,
with no title?
Excuse me. So let me clarify. My bad. Let's say you actually have an official title, but you want marriage, but you want serious commitment. Okay. The period that I'm talking about is 2 years. But let's talk about no title then, because that's kind of the point. If there is no title, to me, I feel like you shouldn't wait more than like 3, maximum 4 months. If we're gonna push it and you're like trying to fuck around, trying to see how things go and whatever, maybe 6 months. But don't waste your time past that 6 month mark, because it's like at this point, you know that person knows. That person knows if they want to be with you. That person knows if they just gaslighting you because they like the fact that they can kind of push and pull you emotionally and things like that. So yeah, about that time you should know, or that person should know about you. Yeah. And fellas too, bro. Don't be out here just paying for women lunch and they nails and this, that, and the third. And sis ain't trying to get serious with you, bro.
Let
like,
them use you.
You feel me? You and her phone is like dinner date number 2. Like, you feel me? All type of stupid shit. Listen. Don't be a man who's just out here dating this woman, hoping that one day she'll find your value. Similarly with women, like, don't be that girl, bro, who out here, dating this dude, hoping, oh, you having sex with him, oh, you doing this with him, and then he ain't trying to commit to you. No. Don't waste your time. I get it. I get the companionship is real, but yeah. Go ahead.
It's funny that you said that he on my phone as dinner date number 2. I think I saw a post or something that said how she got all these dudes in her phone listed. It's like, he buys me dinner. He pays for my nails. Yeah. He takes me out to nice restaurants. He does it. And I'm like, wow.
Listen, people really out here like finessing people because they know that some people really want love. And it's like, shit, I didn't really get a chance to stunt when I was younger. So I might as well take it out now, whoever I can. So
I was about to say that type of behavior is kind of cool when you first like getting into the dating world.
Yeah.
I think.
No, it is. It is. Right? Like, especially like in all fairness, if like, I mean, granted, this ain't what apply to no high schooler, but
Yeah, no.
but like in high school when we had our little player phase or whatever,
Like
that was
college.
cool, or college, that was kind of cool. But like you out here 24, 25, 26, no. Don't be out here being lunch money 3, bitch. Don't do that. Don't do that. You feel me? Oh, he get my nails done every 2. No. Listen, if a woman got you wrapped around her finger, like that's crazy, bro. If a man got you wrapped around his willy, yeah, you out here tweaking. Yo, his dick, that's crazy. But no, I mean, listen, people be out here fucked up. But you know, okay, so I do got a serious question though about identity, right? As a man, I know for me, having a woman isn't kind of tied into my identity. But I think for women, a lot of times they judge themselves or each other based on how much they could keep a man, right? Like, now, I don't think that you are like that, but like, how much of that do you think you've seen in your life? Like, how much women or what percentage of women do you think that kind of affects, or that idea is stuck in their mind?
Well, like their identity is based on how they if they could keep a man. I don't think I've seen that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've.
You don't think you've seen it?
Yeah.
Okay. What about women who, I guess, constantly keep men around to kind of fill a void of their lack of whatever, like their lack of, or their feelings of insecurity? Like, I think
I've seen that.
I think we've seen. I think I've seen that too. But like, I feel like for whatever reason, I don't know why, but some women, I feel like, keep men around in their life just to be like, just to say they got somebody. Just to say like, oh, I can keep somebody. I can keep some level of comfort with this man. And it's like, sis,
I know one person that does that.
Sis,
and it's like, you need to learn how to be by yourself first.
Right.
Like, love yourself first. I don't.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Facts. And I think, and there's some men who are like that too, right? I think it's just more, stereotypically, I think it's more women who end up being like that. Because I know dudes who, man, they be so insecure, babe, that they literally have to find a woman at any point in time in their life. It's like they can't function without knowing their ability to get a woman, whether that's sexually, whether that's just talking to a girl. Like, I remember even in college, there would be certain dudes who, like, every time we went out, he had to holler at a girl. I'm like, bro, it's not that deep. Like,
maybe they want to see if they still got it.
No, we was in college. They already had it. What you talking about? But it was, you could tell it was a level of insecurity. Like, damn, I want to be able to pull a woman. I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying? So it was tied really into their identity. Like because they didn't feel like they could get women at will, they had to keep trying to attract women over and over and over. And I'm like, nah, bro, you got to be careful. Dudes even got like annoyed with them because it was like, bro, like every time we out with bro, like he be tripping, like he just need to chill, bro. And I'm like, facts. So yeah. So communication problems, babe.
And I know they drink. Those type of people, I just know they tired. Because that sound draining. To try to entertain somebody all the time.
Listen, but again, it's right up in their identity. So it makes sense. Because they feel like my ability, like for example, I tell a whole bunch of my female friends this a lot. A lot of times when you see men with a whole bunch of baby mamas, like when it's like one dude, he got 3 or 4 baby mamas, what he was taught to do in this society is to try to control people, right? Men have this thing, or specific men have this thing where they try to control everybody around them besides themselves, right? So like what they'll do is they'll create their own little reality, having multiple baby mamas, and then say to sis or baby mama number 2, or you can't have a boyfriend. And it's like, but you could be out here like talking to a whole bunch of girls, but these 3 women you gotta control and keep on a leash. And it's like, bro, like, no, don't be under control, or don't try to control them. Control yourself and just chill. Like, but some dudes are power hungry. Some dudes are super egotistical, and it's like, bro, just let them be themselves. You know, that's part of their identity for real. So yeah. So the next point is what? Communication problems?
Yeah.
So people in relationships may experience communication problems if they don't communicate effectively, aren't honest, or wait for the other person to understand.
So basically, if you just sitting in that situation without defining the relationship, if you just sitting in that situation, not defining a relationship, you're not being open and communicating with the person, like, this is what I want. This is like, I don't know, give them an ultimatum if you want to.
And clearly set your boundaries.
Yeah.
To me, that communication problem sounds like a boundary problem too. Because I think some people will sit there because they don't know their limitations and they boundary on, like, dang, can I say this to this person? It's like, bro, like, you got to be able to speak up for yourself. Don't just sit in some shit. Literally, like, don't sit in a fucked up situation and just be there. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's definitely something to consider.
And then another thing, it's not a point, more of just like an opinion.
Yeah.
I said that to be mindful of this behavior, whether male or female,
right?
If they are afraid of, like, if they're afraid of giving that title of boyfriend or girlfriend, if it's reaching that 6-month time frame and y'all end up staying together, or you still waiting for that title, what's gonna happen when you want a proposal? Like, say he's gonna give you that next title of wife,
right?
Or are you gonna wait another 5 years for that? Like, come on.
Right. Hey, listen, just out of curiosity, man, what you think about people who wait that long to get a title or proposed to?
Here's my thing, only because I'm speaking a little bit about our relationship.
Yep.
And then, having that mindset that I have from our relationship. So I seen a post, somebody I went to school with posted that, oh, they crazy if you waiting this long, if they not giving you no ring. And I forgot the time frame. She said 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, just saying that the dude, I can't remember the verbiage. Something about the dude not being like, you shouldn't be waiting that long, whatever. If the dude should know what he want by that time frame.
True.
Yes, that's true. But in certain instances, if y'all communicate in your relationship and you know what the holdup is, then you should be okay with waiting. So in our situation, we had a conversation about it. Not that I was saying like, oh, I want to get married now, but we just had an open conversation as we always do. And you said that you want to be financially stable.
Right, before
you actually propose and move to that next step of marriage, because you want to be able to financially provide for your family.
Facts.
So I'm like, okay, I can understand that. I can agree with that. I get that. So if however long it takes, I know that at the end of the day, a proposal is something that he wants to do. Yeah. But let him do what he need to do financially to do it. I'm cool with that. And just some women don't have that type of mindset. They're like, oh, I don't care about that. They just want a ring. I mean, okay, you want to force a man to walk away?
Right.
Or do you rather just stick with somebody who you love, who is telling you, I love you, I want to marry you, but I do not feel comfortable giving you a ring right now until I know that I could financially provide for the both of us.
Facts. That's a good point, because that definitely was true for me. Right now, let me add some caveat and some context to that. Right. So a point that she kind of raised, y'all, is the fact that I was communicating consistently. Right. Like, I remember when we first kind of met, or about like a year or two in our relationship, I remember we went to different meetings and stuff, and somebody asked us, oh, are you guys married? And I said, no, not yet. I was always dropping those little subtle hints of like, here's my clear, what's the word? My clear intention. There you go. Like, I've stated my intentions from the jump. Like, I knew, okay, eventually I want to get married. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like she was, or you could tell me if I'm wrong. It wasn't like she was wondering my thoughts about marriage. And if that's something going on in your relationship, that's a conversation y'all need to have, right? So I made sure to state my intentions and made it clear. Another thing too was we constantly just had conversations about marriage, when we want to be married, what that'll look like for us, right? So if the dude you're talking to isn't having those conversations, that may be either a red flag or something you got to actually pay attention to. Because it's like, if he ain't even talking about marriage, or he ain't talking about proposing, he ain't talking about the future of you guys like that, then that red flag should start to pop up. Your mind should be able to say, hold up. Are we moving in a direction? Because he ain't mentioning it. If he ain't mentioning it, it may not be on his mind. So that's something to pay attention to. You know what I mean? So, and
I just need to start have deep conversations in your relationship.
Facts.
Get to know that person on get to know that person's mentality. Whether it's for how he did with his family or whatever. Like with us, there's plenty of times we went to Barnes Nobles looking for little relationship books. We got like this 365 questions or whatever. We did that. We got multiple card games with questions that we've done all of them. Maybe not all the questions, but we've touched all of the card games, got all the question things we got. So like we know each other very well.
I think even when we first met, I had put her on to the 5 love languages. Like when we first met, I was like, babe, you should read this. Yeah. And she was like, oh yeah. I remember you even had an Instagram post that, you like somebody had put me on to this. Thanks for the request. Like with a little smile or a wink or something. I
don't remember that, but okay.
I do. Because I'm like, okay. But so
I forgot we did do the 5 love languages together.
But that's when it first kind of came out. I was like, 2017, something like that. But yeah. So not the book didn't first come out, but that's when it became popular. But yeah, so make sure that man is stating his intentions, right? Because you're gonna see it. It's gonna be clear. Like I had another point in mind, but I can't remember it right now. The thing that I was thinking of was about the financial stability piece.
Okay.
Right. So make sure he's actively trying to work towards that financial stability piece, if that's his reason for not marrying you as well. Right. He shouldn't be wanting to just sit there and do nothing. Right. I think,
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to be like, not hypocritical, but like, because you say your financial thing, but I don't think because I was going to say help him get to that point of being financially stable so he can, make it quicker to, if you want it, whatever, or just like, if he wants to work on a business, you see him trying to work on a business, help him out. Like, you need some help? What you need help with? I can help you. Not per se doing it because you have a ring in mind, but just to support him. And that shows him that, okay, I got a supportive wife coming to me. Type of thing. But in your situation, I don't think I necessarily helped you. But I know your mindset. So I know if you have a particular thing that you want to do or a goal that you're trying to reach, you're gonna do it. So I don't have to worry about that.
And that's the thing. That's another caveat, right? So you do want to offer help, right? You do want to be a helpmate in the sense that you are helping him push himself towards the goal. However, he has to be the champion of that, helping himself. You understand what I'm saying? Do not get in the habit of overly helping a man to the point that you become the driving force behind his everything. He got to have a purpose. He got to have the vision himself, because if you were the one doing the work, you'll end up like actually resenting him later on down the line. So be willing to like say, okay, I'll help you, but you gotta be the person in the driver's seat of your own life.
Yeah, you gotta take
initiative. And I just luckily I'm the person who do that because I don't play that. I gotta have some. I always gotta have something going on. I'm a hell of a busybody. So that's my thing. So caveat, but So there's that for a fact. And
then I guess the question for it'd be for other of us, and then the people who are watching, what do you think is a good time to start defining a relationship? We kind of answered that a little bit, but for the people to comment and stuff, what they think is a good time.
Y'all comment, family. Yeah, that's a good point. Go ahead, baby. Yeah, say it again. Say it.
What do you think is a good time or a time frame to start defining the relationship? So when do you think is best for you to get girlfriend, boyfriend title? And even about the thing we were talking about, marriage.
How long are you willing to
Yeah,
wait?
wait for that.
Yeah.
Put that in the comments
Yeah,
too.
drop a comment about that. That's an interesting one. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you willing to wait for a ring, or how long are you considering your process before engagement? Should it be a year before you're engaged? Should it be 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe the answer might depend on how old you are and things like that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a good question. I like that. I like that because shoot. Um, okay, I have a question, baby. So let's say we're at this age now. I'm 32. You're 30.
Yeah.
Let's say we just now met each other. How long would you wait to either desire a ring in marriage, and how long would you wait for us to become a real relationship?
I would definitely say the older you are, the quicker the time frame needs to be. Especially if you have like the biggest thing that pushes a time frame when it comes to that, I think is if you want kids. Because you already have that time frame. Even though there's people out here having kids in 40s and stuff, that's the new thing nowadays.
Yeah.
But most people, they want to have kids. So if you just starting to put yourself back out there in your 30s, that time frame kind of, that's why you start
Quick
talking to somebody,
time.
you get to fill them out.
Yeah.
You don't like them, move on to the next. And you got to like move on quick. And then you want them to define a relationship pretty quickly because you ain't got time to waste on one person.
Right.
So when you older, I think, I don't know. It depends on the situation.
Well, okay.
Go ahead.
Think. Well, let me say my answer why you think. Okay. Yeah. So for me, if I was to do this all over again, I feel like I would wait no more than about 2 months to get in a real relationship.
So like girlfriend, boyfriend.
Yeah. Okay. Like I would go on dates at least, maybe
I can
once
see that.
a week,
I can see that.
or not once a week, excuse me.
Agree.
Once every 2 weeks. And after like maybe a month or so. So 2 dates, and then say, okay, let's see how often we text, how often we call. Are things growing organically? Is it getting serious? All right, cool. After 2 months, I think we should know whether or not we want to get in a relationship. Engagement, I feel like would be somewhere in the realm of like 8 months to a year. Okay. Because I feel like after that 6 month period, you'll have a solid idea. After 8 months, you'll know. You'll know if that person can actually be your wife or your husband or your significant other for real in a marital way.
I could agree with that.
Because
that sounds solid to me. Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people probably ain't gonna agree with this part, but I'm not gonna say that you should move in with a person, but I feel like a part of that process, especially if you're thinking about getting engaged, is learning to see how that person may live. Right. So, not spending the night consistently, but like learning to spend the night and kind of be in that person's space will help you see who is this person when I'm not around. Because when you're in somebody's space for long enough, you kind of pick up on their unconscious habits. And yeah, that's really important too. Because I think I'm a person who believes that you should move in with your partner before marriage. Okay. Hey, look, that's just my perception. Because some people don't agree with that, but I do. Because like you gotta know. You gotta know. This ain't olden days where it's like, oh, you can just you gotta know if somebody crazy first quarter. Like you gotta know. I gotta know if sis is dirty, clean, or whatever. But yeah. Yeah. So that's just my take. So yeah. Okay.
I think that's all I had, really.
Okay, so let's do a quick 75 hard update, babe, in terms of like what you feeling, how's your energy level, et cetera, et cetera.
I still hate waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Facts. 4 o'clock in the morning is deadly, but we're here. How's your energy level throughout the day though? Do you feel like you're more awake, or do you feel like because you wake up so early, you sleep? Like you be sleeping?
No, I'm awake.
Okay.
I don't feel like sluggish or whatever through the day. It's just fine because I think because my body is such in a routine of like having to wake up early, I do find that my body naturally gets sleepy around 7:30. Like I starting to feel a little
7:30 p.m. at night.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Starting to feel a little tired, but other than that, everything is all right. Okay. I did notice that I don't know if it's what it is, to be honest, but like the weight fluctuate and this could be just hormones and stuff, with the cycle and all this other stuff. But fluctuate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because the meals we eat, it's healthy.
Right.
So it's not that, but I don't know. But so far so good. I feel good.
Good. Same. I mean, the 4:30 is low-key is killing me slowly here and there. But I think I'm okay though. Because of the hurricane that was about to happen in Florida last week, hopefully everybody's safe from Hurricane Milton. But for me, I was kind of happy to not have to wake up early those days because I was like, "Whew, Lord have mercy." I mean, yeah, we still woke up and we still did our thing. We went to the gym or whatever, and yeah. But like not having to wake up at 4:30 was like, whew. Anyway. Yeah. But yeah, so there's that. And then I think my energy is okay throughout the day. I think for me personally, my energy be thrown off if I don't either eat something protein filled or eat my or take my supplements.
Like in the morning?
Yeah, in the morning. Like right after I work out, I gotta take my sea moss. So I gotta take my oil of oregano or whatever, my mushroom powder, whatever. And I also need something protein based. So like I'll take my yogurt or whatever, and that helps me. So that's something I'm finding out with myself as well too. So yeah. So that helps with my energy throughout the day. And again, the same thing with weight. It be fluctuating, go up and down. And I think like we talked about, we got to stop eating so much like salty cashews and because I feel like that is holding so much water weight. Because funny enough, I've seen my body kind of like slowly like lose somewhat of inches, but like the weight is still there. And I'll be like, this fucking scale be lying. I swear to God, because I look different. But bro, like, come on now. I know this weight got to be dropping off. And if it ain't weight, it might be inches or whatever. So I don't know. And maybe I could be slowly replacing fat with muscle. I don't fucking know. But listen, I'm going to just start getting on the scale like once a week. Fuck this trying to weigh myself every day type thing. Cause
you always do that. And I don't know why you do it, but
I think because at one point in time it worked. I remember like,
back weighing in like, yourself every day?
Like, and back in like March, I weighed myself every day for like maybe like a week or so. And I seen, okay, I lost half a pound today and then another half a pound. And I see myself, I was like, oh shit, maybe I need to track my weight every day. Now when I do that, I'd be like, It just seesaw. It'd be like, it go up maybe a pound, then it come down a pound or two, and then it goes up to 3 pounds. And then I'm like, damn. And I'm like, all right, I got to figure this shit out. But yeah. So yeah. But I think it was a good idea to like have our salads at nighttime because I think that helps because salad is a good way to just end your night. It's not so heavy.
We like salad. I personally just hate making them, so that's why that's your task now.
Yeah, listen, I got to make salads in the family now, so yeah. I ain't cooking, but I'm it's a step up, I guess. It's a half step up. You feel me? I mean, granted, last couple weeks I did. Not last week, but maybe the week before I had grilled. So, maybe I'll be finessing. All right, I'm all right. I'm doing okay. I could be better, but I'm doing all right. Yeah, so I'm happy though. I'm happy with the way things are going. I feel like at least by day 75, which is November 23rd, Lord have mercy. By day 75, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be straight. Because, Lord have mercy, I'm ready to get this shit over with. But I think we'll be good.
What? Get what over? Like the working out twice a day? Just
the feeling like, dang, the working out one and trying to stay consistent on it. Because I'll be like, oh, I want this. I want to eat that. I want to not have to work out so much. And it's like, but I also want to have the discipline of like, all right, cool. Like once I come out of this, I still want to work out at least 4 times a week or whatever. But
I think I still might do the everyday workout thing. That's not fine. That's not bad with me. I don't mind coming home to do whatever. Because sometimes instead of, that's supposed to be like inside workout. But if I don't wake up at 4, then it's just whatever workout.
Yeah.
So I do find if the weather okay outside, and I just go outside and walk. I prefer to go outside because then I sweat more.
Yeah.
But I mean, I sweat in the house too. But
facts. Hold on, I'm sorry. I gotta tell her quickly. Listen, y'all. So So what was that, Wednesday? Someday this week.
Oh, you
Your
did.
boy did Tyra, okay? I found it on YouTube. Y'all, hey, look, that 45 minutes had me at like 500 calories of a sweat. I was like, Billy Blanks is out here getting it, bruh.
And
like,
I jumped in just to try it to see the movements and stuff. So I might have stayed like 10 minutes,
yeah.
and I was already about to break a sweat.
Nah, bro. I was drenched in the crib. AC on 72, I was drenched. Granted, I sweat easily, but like, nah, bro. Like, if you bust a sweat, yeah, that shit was intense. So listen, y'all need to hit me up. You feel me? Because I'll send you the link to Tybo. Because boy, hey, look. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead. I'm telling you, Tybo have these
YouTube it
through.
themselves.
Huh?
I said they can YouTube it themselves.
True, but listen, I got you if you want the link. All right, because shit, Tybo had me right fucking around. But yeah, so yeah, I think Tybo was a good thing there. Anything that you want to work on? Like, do you want to tone more? Do you want to do cardio more?
I'm trying to lose more weight more, so a lot more cardio. But I do want to try different forms of cardio, like that Tybo thing.
Yeah,
even though you're working out your muscles and stuff, but that's cardio because your heart rate is like beeping fast.
I think when you have that proper combination of like strength training and cardio, that's when you really start to like see them pounds drop. So yeah. Fair. Any last thoughts before we clock out, baby? What, you feel like it's about to rain?
I'm like, is it raining? It sounds like it is, but
and we still got to work out today. So, but yeah, any last thoughts, baby, before we clock out? That realization hit your ass like, whoa. No. My last thought will be, listen, fam, in your relationship, you're gonna know. You will know based on what you feel. So don't waste your life and waste your time with the wrong person, fam. Because people be out here playing with people's time and all that. Don't allow them to waste your life, bro.
Yeah.
So
you got to jump ship.
Whoop, hit it on the ass. Fuck that. You feel me? So yeah. But yeah, man. This has been Relationship Wise. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.